Hi, name's Matthew Jester, making a quick video here. So, um, I was supposed to finish this actually yesterday. To be honest, a few days ago, but the hypnosis has really inhibited me. So I'm trying to talk, and it's not exactly easy for me to do right now. So I am going to be finishing the final draft for the writing the final draft for the video that I've been trying to make for the last several days on the hypnotic seal that was used on me. So I have a certificate of completion just showing that I'm certified and competent in the field of hypnosis. And I'll go ahead and get started with my introduction. Please watch my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. I will leave a link to watch the video in the description. I'll also leave additional links in the description about the relevant videos. I've been abused with hypnosis, and my ability to speak is being inhibited with hypnosis, which is why I have to read everything when I make videos. If you notice me stuttering, speaking slowly, being unable to speak clearly, or any other difficulty speaking, I explain in detail the specific methods and techniques that are being used to inhibit my ability to speak in my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. These issues speaking occur consistently in each of my videos, specifically within the first 3 minutes. The hypnosis inhibiting my ability to speak is often very noticeable throughout my videos, and I will leave a list of the various hypnotic commands that are specifically being used to inhibit my ability to speak that can be recognized in my body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and speech patterns in the description. So, let's see. What I was going to do actually, this is just going to be on the. What I'm trying to do is get the sleep deprivation aspect related into the hypnotic seal, because there were certain things that were related to it. And let's see what I can find here. Alright, so, okay. So, like I said, I'm planning on just going to the library to reword some of what I have written down. Try to just make it simpler. Let's see, sleep deprivation and hypnosis. And okay, so I also wanted to include evidence of the hypnosis. And there's other aspects included in this, such as basically the method used to prevent people from helping me was, with the situation in regards to hypnosis, was to make it appear as if I was mentally ill or insane. And it's a technique that's called gaslighting. And doing this in order to prevent me from, uh, to make it look like the effects of the hypnosis were um, that I'm describing were actually, delusions caused by mental illness instead of a result of being abused with hypnosis. Because naturally, if I needed help in some form, um, such as to reverse the hypnosis, then and this is like again, the hypnosis is really inhibiting me right now. Um, That's what I also mean by evidence of the hypnosis too. But um, so what I'm trying to describe, it's like I'm trying to form a sentence, and the hypnosis is inhibiting me from being able to. So evidence of the hypnosis and comparing the hmm, and again, like I stated in other videos, so this is the pattern that I'm describing because hypnosis would inhibit me, and I would try to overcome it by writing, right? Like it would inhibit my ability to articulate complete sentences. So then what would end up happening is, I would try to force it to happen anyways, because it would confine and limit how much I was able to articulate at one time. Uh, I'd be able to think about like a few. I think I'd be able to make a few words out of a sentence, but I wouldn't be able to create the entire sentence all at once. And it would slow me down and basically fragment the speech process with long pauses, uh, fragment the completion of sentences with interrupting completion of sentences as well. Um, and So what I'm trying to describe, it's not a difficult thing to do. Um, it's not a difficult thing to do. It's not a difficult thing to do. Evidence of the hypnosis, and if I basically am evidence of my sanity and competency. Are basically because like wow. So, say for example, if I start presenting evidence and, of the hypnosis, I have undeniable evidence of it, and it's impossible, and, I have evidence that I'm sane and competent, um, that I can present publicly with ease, right? Um, to anything that impairs the ability to gaslight, right? Because that's how they've been able to get away with everything that they've been doing, uh, in regards to the hypnosis and everything along those lines, was by gaslighting me and trying to blame the abuse on, mental illness. And without that, and if they were not able to do that, then they are not able to get away with it. Secondarily, also, then, like I would be able to present, say, for example, go to the police about the situation, or that's what I've also been trying to disclose as evidence of it and explaining it, and the hypnosis has impaired me from doing so. But like even going to my mom just regarding the situation, with how I got framed for assault charges against her, and I've been alienated from her. They put out a restraining order just to, against her, which she didn't request, just to keep me from being able to even, just to keep me from being able to keep her to The hypnosis is inhibiting me right now to keep me from being able to take my case to trial and talk to her as a witness. You know, she's my own mother, and explain the situation with the hypnosis as well. Because, you know, basically I'm unable to prove my innocence in the situation at all. Um, that's one aspect of it. So, regardless of such, the hypnosis is really inhibiting me right now. I'm trying to finish, and I spent 10 minutes talking about this. So, evidence of the hypnosis and evidence of my sanity and competency. I only spent maybe a minute or two talking about the situation with my mother, right? So I have an incomplete sentence that took me over 10 minutes to form. Or over 8 minutes. But regardless of such, I still haven't finished the sentence, and it doesn't take that long. Logically, this is like literally evidence of it, right? So there are a variety of post-hypnotic suggestions as well. We're using a variety of different settings. Evidence of the hypnosis and evidence of my sanity and competency. This is what I was trying to say. We're also would allow me to basically reverse the hypnosis, or disable the hypnosis or whatever. Impair the effects of the hypnosis, obstruct, impede. There's another. I have more words written down too, I think. I'm fairly certain I did, actually. But that piece of paper apparently is somewhere I cannot find right now. I have all these papers, everything's scattered and disorganized, and I'm trying to, like, incomplete, and I'm trying to get things completed. And anyways, I could just I literally was right. This is an important piece of paper too. Because that piece of paper had some really, like, was what I was working on yesterday. Oh wait, I think it is actually still in the notebook. I don't think I took it out. Yep. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nullify, depotentiate, disempower, negate, terminate. I guess I could say depotentiate. So I might even want to say negate. In the end, and I don't know. It's just depotentiate for whatever reason. Most specifically because it was a specific terminology that was used to describe the critical. That was used to describe a lot of the processes of hypnosis in my hypnosis course. Because it's called doing something. It's called depotentiating the critical faculty, also known as the critical factor. So I should be able to get this very quickly. And I noticed I didn't even get started yet on the sleep deprivation aspect. So, what I was trying to say, right, is and I don't think this is even the right wording for it, right? I could use this video very specifically as evidence of it. Evidence of the hypnosis and evidence of my sanity and competency would allow me to depotentiate the hypnosis. Basically, this is because hypnotic still is used to impair any attempts to depotentiate the hypnosis. And this is where I'm having to I can't speak. Okay, so will allow me to I need to make this make sense, and that's where the hypnosis has been inhibiting my ability to articulate and make sense of what I'm trying to say, so that people wouldn't understand, and then or listen to me. So then I couldn't do anything about it. I wouldn't be able to present any evidence. I would just be seen as crazy. And overcome obstacles and difficulties involved in that are interfering with my attempts to depotentiate the hypnosis or disempower. So, since basically all of my efforts, by the way, are being directed towards literally all my efforts every day from when I wake up to when I go to bed, everything that I'm doing in my life is literally directed just towards disempowering the hypnosis, disabling the hypnosis. So, I'm going to try to finish the sentence here. Right? So, anyways, evidence of the hypnosis and evidence of my sanity and competency would allow me to overcome the obstacles and difficulties that were interfering with my attempts to disable the influence of the hypnosis and break the seal. It's been 21 minutes and I wrote that one sentence. Hypnosis impaired my performance and ability of completing tasks that would benefit or assist me. That makes sense. And disabling the influence of the hypnosis or okay, so this should not be taken long. This should not be taken long to do. The hypnosis impaired my performance and ability to complete tasks that would benefit or assist me in disabling the hypnosis or obtaining evidence of or disclosing evidence of being abused with hypnosis. This is why the video recordings are just so important to me, because it's the evidence aspect, and it really makes a huge difference to be able to show how many hours a day I am constantly spending time just basically working on and progressing towards inhibiting and disabling the hypnosis. And one of the aspects of this was they needed to, since they were abusing me, they needed to and one of the means of doing this actually specifically was literally financial exploitation. Um, Disempower and depotentiate my ability to protect myself and stand up for myself, standing up for my rights. Because by being able to disempower and depotentiate my ability to protect myself and stand up for my rights, like those rights are literally like protections from, being like